Oh man, I can't get into our YouTube right now.
Well, we live.
We already live.
We already live. Let's go.
I can't see y'all yet. Hold up. Let me get up in here.
Trying out some new technologies. Hopefully I even got this right. But we shall see. I see one counter on there. I don't know if that's you or somebody else. Say what's happening.
Peace, peace.
I don't know who you may be. But what's up, though?
I'm trying to get in here, y'all, so that I can see who comes in.
Well, if it's in the comments, we should be able to see them on the screen, right?
Y'all make sure y'all say something when y'all come in here.
What's up, though, man? Y'all know I'm trying to figure out how to work this doggone stream, y'all thingamajiggy. So I don't know if y'all making comments and I just can't see them. I don't even know how this whole thing worked, though, bro. You did. And you trying to log into YouTube so you can see comments?
I mean, I'm just, just in case people, where would the comments be at?
I'm thinking they're supposed to be coming on the screen, don't they?
Peace, y'all. I see 10 people in here.
Yeah, and I can't see.
So say something so we can see y'all.
Because I don't know what I'm doing here, Shawty.
Thanks for coming over, y'all. We appreciate y'all. We're just going to chop it up a little bit and talk about, what it was like being on the
camera's right there. The people's right there. What up?
You get on my nerves.
Because you keep staring at the doggone
I'm so used
laptop.
to looking at it.
You're the one that was on TV. You're supposed to be more professional than any of us.
Nah.
You should be. You should be way more professional than any of us.
Whatever.
You was on the Tizu, bro.
I was coached too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well.
Not the whole way through. No, it was me though. But yeah, it was a great experience. It really was.
We definitely trying to figure this thing out because I don't know if y'all saying stuff, making comments, not making comments. Like I don't know what I'm doing here, bro. Am I supposed to do something particular when I set it up? Oh, hold up, babe. I think I'm saying, hold up. Oh, there they go.
Okay, great. Because we just got some new phones, y'all. So I don't even think I have my email set up yet. Power, what's up? Peace.
I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't even see that screen. So go ahead, call it out, shout it.
What's up, Adrian Garnett? How you doing? How y'all doing? Devin, Nathaniel.
Uh-huh.
What's good? Oh, Adrian's from Virginia.
2 up, 2 down. You already know what it is, Charlotte. What's happening?
That's what's up. What's going on, y'all? Thanks for coming over here.
Yeah.
Man.
Superstar.
Cut it out.
I've been giving that all day. Did y'all check the show last night? Was y'all able to check out the Ringus League show?
Just put a hands up if y'all got a chance to actually even see the show called The Weakest Link.
Yes.
On NBC. It comes on Monday nights. It used to come on Tuesday nights, but then they switched it.
Mm-hmm.
So, let us know in the comments if you actually seen the show because we don't want to just be talking about it and y'all haven't even seen it.
Right. But if y'all haven't seen it, go check that out. I think like Hulu and stuff like that, you can see it or whatever. I don't really know.
Hey, Smitty, what's up?
Yay!
Living between the lines. I see you. Hey, Brown Sugar. I haven't seen you that much. How you doing, hon?
Brown Sugar. Yeah, man. Hey, Smitty, I don't even know if you know how to do this thing. Like, I don't know how to send it out. I don't know how to put it into the group, the little StreamYard thing like everybody be doing.
Peace, Jeff. I see you in the building.
I had hit up TB trying to see if he can kind of, I guess, walk me through it of how to do it. Plus, he wanted to see how my thing was set up and how I was rocking it. So, if y'all noticed that my joint look way different than everybody else, that's because it's way different than everybody else. Not everybody, but a few. But yeah, we trying some things out over here on Married to the Miles, man. Trying to upgrade and change with the times. Right now is the time for good audio, good video, good clarity, the whole 9 yards, a lot of streaming, a lot of podcast stuff. And we old enough and we got something to say.
We do. We do. Man, I got so much to tell y'all. Like, I have been holding in just even being on the show, being a contestant on the show for
It's been a few months.
Almost 3 months. It feels like it. No, it might have been 2. It might have been 2 because we recorded it later in the month, so of August. But yeah, so this was a long time to keep quiet and not say anything.
For any of y'all who seen us a month and a half ago or so in Cali for maybe about a week, we did the beach for quite a few days. We did the beach almost every day. Like, it won't too much else to do.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
So we did the beach because we didn't want to get into a lot of stuff. So, and then with the COVID stuff, it ain't too much to do anyway.
It was so much going on, y'all. This was so fast. Like, literally. All right, let's back up. Yeah,
I'm about to say let's run it all the way down. So hopefully we don't bore nobody, but let's get a whole breakdown.
Did anybody see the show? Let me see. If you seen the show, put a thumbs up. Smitty saw it.
Word.
Okay.
Word. That's what's up.
Oh man, Brown Sugar says she been stuck in the snow. Be safe, hon.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people in the West right now dealing with some of that.
Right.
I guess we did pick the perfect home time.
We did.
Well, let's start from the tip top, man. How did this whole Weakest Link opportunity come available for you?
Well, it was actually supposed to have been an opportunity. I thought it was going to be an opportunity for both of us.
I mean, okay, we
got an email pretty much saying if we would be interested in a possible casting opportunity. And a lot of times we get that anyway in our emails. And sometimes I look at them and sometimes I don't, because sometimes it can be a scam.
Right.
But we've had other shows and things like that reach out to us before, and we've done auditions and had little conversations and things like that. But, they really didn't lead to anything further.
Right.
So this time, the young man, when he reached out, he was saying that they was bringing back the show, that they was going to, what they call it, like reboot it, or what is it called? Like a I
ain't even call it a rebranding, but
I forgot what they call it, but
they just brought it back.
They just brought it back because I don't know, those of you who seen it before, it was out like in the early 2000s.
You all the Weakest Link.
Yeah.
I think she's like a British lady, right?
Right. And the show had a whole different vibe to it. And so basically, they were saying that, he was saying that they really would like to have truckers represented because of, with COVID and everything, and all of us, truck drivers out here, they wanted to really have truckers represented on the show. So they went on different platforms, social media, and they came across us and thought we would be a good candidate for the show.
Right.
So, I told him, I was like, well, I always come to him and be like, it's up to you. Wow, we got a super chat, babe.
Huh?
Wow. Just checking in. What's up, Married to the Miles? Mike Gurley, thank you so much for the $9.99.
We never had a super chat before.
Peace. We thank you. Yes.
Hey, first one. I didn't know we even had the capability because y'all, if y'all that don't know, we don't really be going super hard at the whole YouTube thing. So
and it's not even anything against YouTube. We just didn't really, we kind of just getting into this thing. We've been out here, but we was just, sharing our life and sharing our journey. We're learning. Put it that way. We learn every day. We learning this thing.
It does look good, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Wow.
SoCal. Wow. Bro.
Wow.
Yeah, see, we about to get all the way off the subject. I'm telling you,
yeah, we about to get off the subject, but you just go ahead and say something about that before we get
What up,
going.
SoCal, man? It's been a minute, bro. Yeah, we'll definitely build because I don't want to veer this nowhere else other than what it's supposed to be. So salute to you, fam.
SoCal says a big Grats, keep up the great work. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for
Appreciate
the
that, bro.
$50.
Appreciate
That's
that,
what's
bro.
up, man. We appreciate it. I'm about to sip off your cup.
All right, so
I'm sorry.
let's all right. So we taking it back to the tippy top. They hit us up, say, yo, y'all want to do the show?
Well, actually, what was funny, the email that the young man sent, he was like, this is not a scam. He said that like the top line, because I guess a lot of people would think it's automatically a scam. So I reached back out to him, and we had a little dialogue and everything. I said, well, let me get with my husband. I talked to him and see if he wanted to do it.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, why not? Why not? So and then he said it you could win $1 million. I was like, yeah, what? Yeah, I do that. I want to win some money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So he told us the only thing was that
Beauty and the Beast.
The Beauty and the Beast.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
Look, y'all make sure y'all go follow our family.
We lit right now. That's just what it is. We lit. But go ahead, babe. I'm sorry.
So he told us that, it was one more day left for the audition. So we had to do everything really fast. So the auditions had to be wrapped up the very next day. And do you remember where we were at?
Well, we had just dropped in Southern Cal, and we were waiting to have a pickup later that night, and I pulled the truck at the Prime drop yard right there.
We love y'all too, Beauty and Beast.
The Prime yard right there in Fontana. So we pulled over on that main road.
We was in Cali?
Yes, we set the tripod up and we did the two videos. Right. Well, you did your interview and then I did mine.
We was in Cali.
Yeah.
And we had just so then I asked him how long, because he was saying he really wanted to wrap up that night all of the audition clips and everything he had. So I was like, well, what you need from us? He was like, I'ma Skype you. And then we could do the interview that way. He was like, but we're going to have to do things separate. We're going to have to do an interview with you.
Right.
An audition with you, and then an audition with your husband. So I was like, cool. Okay. So he said it was going to take about an hour. So we pulled over on the side of the road right after we dropped the load off. Right. Because it was dropped off. Right. I don't even remember, but we pulled over.
Devin Stevens, appreciate you.
We set up.
Man, this is crazy. Go ahead. I'm sorry, baby.
We set up the tripod and got everything straight for our cell phones, and then we reached out because I had Zoom. What is it? Zoom? It was Zoom.
I guess.
I don't know, something like that. Yeah. So anyway, we set it all up, and then we called him, and it was like 30 minutes for me, 30 minutes for him, and they just, they auditioned us on the spot. Now, we did put up a video, but we couldn't say what was going on.
But we kind of just put a little Insta snap up. So if y'all follow us in detail like that on Instagram, y'all may have caught that a few months ago, but it still might have went over your head. Who knows? But they interviewed both of us, asked us some basic trivia type questions, but they just basically put together a little clip of you. And then they send that in to certain producers and stuff like that. So we wrapped that process up. He sent the videos in maybe a week or two later, because he was saying, like, you never know why they choose people. You know what I mean? Like, they could not choose you because you look like the last boyfriend they had, or, you know what I mean? You look like somebody that they don't like, so they don't choose you for that reason. Like, there's no way of really telling why a judge or, people in those positions.
Right. What they look, you don't know what they're looking for.
Right. So you just be you, do what you do. But nonetheless, I think he called us back a few weeks later and said, if we were chosen, could we get back to California?
Well, he said the NBC had asked him that. They wanted to know before they chose us, or if they did decide to choose us, could we come back to Cali?
Right. So we was like, of course.
Right.
I mean, like, come on, man. That's easy. What are we doing here? So I think a few weeks later, we happened to get a load. I don't know where we were going, but we came through Virginia.
I think we was going to PA.
PA or Jersey. Was coming from probably like Florida, somewhere coming up the coast. So we stopped in at home. We had a lot of time on that load. So we actually came home that night, was able to sleep in our own bed. So that following morning, we go to get up. We get a phone call.
Well, actually, what was happening is we was all in our bedroom talking to my family. It was my mom,
And
my oldest
and the
daughter.
girls.
Yeah, the girls, right? So we all sitting around the bed. The phone rings. I'm like, be quiet, because it's important.
Yeah.
And he's
Because we hadn't
like,
told them yet. We hadn't told any
yeah,
of
we
our
hadn't
family
told anybody.
that the possibility even existed. Like we didn't.
Well, backstory to that, we did that one time before when we had a huge opportunity that was brought to us, and we thought something was going to happen, and we kind of was talking about it, and it didn't go through.
Yeah.
So we this time we was like,
ain't doing that no
nah,
more.
we ain't doing it. Right. So he was like, you want the good news first or the bad news? So I was like, give me the good news.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, good news is they chose you. He was like, bad news is they ain't choose him. Right.
But for real, I won't. A win was a win, like whether it was me or her. Like I already knew, the show was an individual show. So for us to be on there paired up, to me didn't make any sense to me. So I didn't think that was even possible. But
I mean, side note to that, I wouldn't even have got this far if it wasn't for him. I didn't do this camera stuff.
Right.
Like, I didn't do this at all. I never wanted to be on camera. He started recording me in the truck.
Hey, I'm so Cal. I'm sorry.
He started recording me in the truck when I was cooking, and I used to get upset.
Appreciate you, bro.
And I did not want to be on camera.
Appreciate
and he
you, bro.
pushed me. He just kept putting that camera in my face. And what the past 3 or 4 years since we've been on the truck.
We've been in creatives, and making content circles. So it's definitely been something that always interests me to a degree, just from being in music or messing with entertainment back in the day. So I don't know. Like I said, just having a circle of people we've connected with since trucking and all that, and the whole social media parts, it's something that we enjoy doing. So
we do. Yeah.
I knew you were curious, but I also knew that you were fearful. And being on camera or on stage or something like that, just in front of people, was never an issue for me. Right. But it was something you never had to deal with.
He's the performer. He used to perform.
So when he chose her, she was super excited. And then we end up leaving, getting back out on the road. And then a lot of her tension started, anxiety, just nervousness about it.
Well, he pretty much has said that I would get a lot of emails and make sure I answered every call, make sure I answered every email. And he was right. Like immediately I started getting emails from NBC. I started getting emails from wardrobe, emails from, I don't even know all the different moving parts, but it was just people asking me for things. It was like, IDs, pictures of me. They needed, like, I had to do an application that took a long time. For the audition, I had to send in pictures of myself as a little girl, from my family, the truck. We had to send
we didn't know
everything
what they were going to
in.
use either, so we kind of just followed the whole protocol.
Right.
But like I said, they sent us. We had to do a lot of these things on the go. Like for most people who are doing auditions in their cities or whatever, you're at home. Soon as, like I said, we find out that she got the part. We leave, and then she finds out that she needs 5 outfits, different outfits. She has to send in pictures of these outfits,
email,
top to bottom.
Right.
They want her. Soon as we leave, 2 days later, they say she has to do a COVID test, but they've already sent the package to the house. We're not even in Richmond no more. We done already left.
It was crazy.
So at this point, we out there running around. So we stopped at the hotel thing. She went and bought some clothes. I think you got some stuff from, New York and Company. You caught a spot out.
We wound up stopping in Alabama. And I called my girlfriend, my best friend. I was like, girl, I got to figure out 5 outfits. They wanted me to come up with my best 5 outfits that represented like my personality.
Right.
So I had 5 different outfits in my head, but I'm like, where am I get them from?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because where we was at was Alabama. It wasn't a whole lot.
Right.
A lot of things were closed because of COVID. They were closing early because of COVID. I was like,
exactly. So Kyle, they was definitely all about different colors. No green.
No green. Yeah.
No open toe. We found out an open toe policy later, but yeah, no green. Definitely no white.
They really didn't want a lot of blues, but it had, depending on the type of blue, and they really didn't want you to wear white completely. You could wear little bits of white, but not all white.
Right. Yeah. See the blue, because the blue got that green. So it'll kind of have somewhat, you know what I mean, it may alter what they're trying to do. So she had to get those outfits together. We
that
get to
was
a
a
hotel.
time, y'all. I'm telling you, he had to park the truck. Like, it's crazy.
It was crazy.
The truck was in an area that I ain't gonna say it wasn't supposed to be parked there, but it was in a very busy spot where we were sitting at, you know, not doing anything wrong, but it was like I had to run out and really make this thing happen. I had like maybe an hour because we had somewhere to go.
Picture stuff sent in, and we had to
by
get back
a certain
rolling.
time. I was like,
so we pulled that off, get back out on the road. We actually head west, but at this point, we still have the COVID test that she needs to do. So we let them know, hey, the package y'all sent us back in Virginia, we back out on the road again already. So that ain't gonna work. So
initially I was gonna try to get my mom to overnight it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I got a homeboy. I got a homie that's staying.
We was gonna get it mail. He asked me for the address of where I need to go to, and I was like, well, can you send me another one to Cali, because we got a friend that lives in Cali. We was like, we can get it sent to him because we already gonna be there, and then I could take it. But
I got a homie that stayed in.
He work at night, and we could not get in touch with
him. in the woods. I got a homie that stay in the woods, so I couldn't get in touch with him for early enough to get the address to have it sent to us, to have it turned in by the time they say it needed to be turned in. So we get there, we get to Cali a couple of days early. I get a load over to Oxnard, California. We drop that, make our way into LA the next day. Now, I'm still trying to make some bread.
You feel what I'm saying? Nerves, y'all.
In the midst of, because our whole reason was to do the COVID joint. So I'm like, all we gotta do is just get by there. So I end up taking another load.
It wasn't painful, SoCal.
So we shot down not too far from San Diego, but the pickup got held up. So we couldn't even leave there to come up through Cali, through Southern Cal, to go by the CBS studio. So for about an hour or so, she was pissed.
Because they was waiting on me.
She was pissed at me, bro.
They was waiting on me. And he knew. Because
I took another load.
He knew that the way things was going, that we needed to be available. This was one load. That was a short hop. I don't even think we made $200 on the load
through LA.
So I'm like, why would you
do this real quick?
Why would you attach us to a load right now when we already was going to be off, so that I could be available to do this? I was so upset with him. I got out the truck and I went to the back of the truck and sat on the sidewalk. I was just done. I was like, I can't even look at him right now because he is pissing me off to the fullest.
Let me take that back before I say we didn't go to Oxnard yet. We got into Southern Cal. I shot down near the San Diego area, and that load was going to Oxnard. So I knew we could come up, basically go up to 5, possibly hop off, hit the studio, get her COVID test done, and keep it moving, because her recording really won't until that Monday. But we find out that, hey, they was able to get her in the next day for the COVID test. So we kissed and made up. That worked out for me. We shot to Oxnard, made that drop, and then we bobtailed back into Los Angeles. That's what happened. So yeah, we got into LA. I think the next day you did the COVID test.
I think it was at the end of the week. It was like a Thursday and a Friday.
Yeah, because we were in LA like a solid 8-9 days.
If we would have had a chance to get the COVID test done that Monday or Tuesday, I would have been able to shoot earlier. But I had to wait to shoot to the next week because I couldn't get my COVID test done till Thursday and Friday, and it take a few days for it to come back. So we was there a whole week just chilling because we weren't doing anything related. Well, we was doing stuff related to the show, but I wasn't recording.
But we still had to get hair done. So nails. She still wanted to color her hair. Had to still do the nails thing. And then they hit us with no open-toed shoes.
And I had just bought 2 pair of heels. I was like, really?
Yeah, so it was bugged out, man.
Yeah, but it was so many things. I will say this. For me, it felt like being a part of a major production like this,
It was.
that you have to be ready.
Yes.
Like you got to be ready if they call you and say, hey, no, we need you to take that off. Go downstairs and do this, or go upstairs and do that. Smile this way, do that, do it. Blah, blah. You got to be on it, because they don't have time to waste time. They don't have no time to waste time. And when you get there, everything has to move a certain way. And they had to be even more strategic because of COVID. So we wore a mask the whole time we were there. Right. And they wound up giving us a mask in these little bags that we had to keep our mask in it, like when we didn't have it on our face when it was time to record. But any other time, it was mandatory. And they also had a COVID, I don't know what you would call him, but like I call him a officer, like a you know what I'm saying? He was walking around making sure that the space was there, that everybody had their mask, that there was someone cleaning all the time and making sure everything was the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And you heard a lot of people talking about how much of a headache it was, but it was necessary. It was a lot, because of COVID. You got to be very careful.
Right. So,
because even with the COVID test, that was done outside.
Yeah.
Like the COVID test was done outside in the parking lot.
Yeah. So I guess basically, let's go to the show itself. What was that experience like in general? Like from the time you got out of the car and walked in, what's your thought process? What's going through your head? You know what I mean? Like, what are you feeling at that time? Because we don't do a lot of things separate. We're a team in real life, like life and business. So to step out of that car, dolo, going to do something that you didn't expect to do or never thought about doing to a degree, like.
No, I didn't.
And without your rock, now, what was that feeling like going across that parking lot, walking into the building?
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect initially. I really didn't know what to expect. I just knew that going in, I wanted to definitely be on point, and I wanted to make sure I showed up very confident and ready to tackle whatever they was about to give me, because this was an opportunity that I didn't know it was coming, but we didn't create Married to the Miles just to show people we're on the truck. We've also created it for opportunity. We just don't know what opportunities could come from it.
Right.
So I just wanted to make sure I showed up, but I was definitely nervous. And when I got there, I had to wait, and I had because they told us to put our clothes inside of like a carry-on, and we weren't able to wait in a building. You had to wait in your car. Well, I got dropped off because he wasn't able to stay. Because
most of the people that was there drove there. Like they were California residents to a degree.
Right. He wasn't able to stay. So I had to when I got there, they had to wait for everybody to be there all together. I had to kind of sit outside, which it was okay. It's beautiful in Cali. So I just kind of sat there with my stuff and everything. And there's a lot of paperwork involved, a lot of contracts, a lot of things you have to sign when it comes to TV, as far as what you can talk about and what you can do, what you can say, how you can act. I mean, there's so many different things in these contracts that is serious business, because they not about to lose no money.
Okay. Not messing with your umpires.
No, they not at all. Not at all. And so we had a few paperwork that we had to fill out and everything. And they kind of lined us up and separated us. And then we started. They were very, very, very nice to us. Very nice to us. The first thing we did, they had made us they had like this little, it's like an outside, what is like one of those food truck type thingies. They had something, it wasn't a truck, but it was something set up like that. They had all kinds of like snacks for you to eat. And they had made these pre-bags for us, so you could pick out what you want. It could have been a muffin or a granola bar and things like that. So that was dope.
That was
like
nice
some fruit.
Them.
Yeah, that was real nice. Like fruit and things like that. So, you come up, you get that, your drinks if you wanted coffee or whatever.
D-Raj, what up? big bro.
Peace.
I
What up,
should say young bro. I be forgetting I'm older than y'all.
It was somebody else in here that had did a super chat. Did you say something?
SoCal went
Devin?
ham. Or Devin Stevens. If you still in here again, I don't know if you heard me. I ain't want to talk across you
He said,
earlier.
love that repping the 804.
You already know we keep them foes up, boy.
Thank you.
SoCal, you showing out like for real, for real. I know it's been a minute, bro. I know we haven't rapped. I know it's been a gang of things that don't happen between this moment and back then. But I see you, bro. I definitely appreciate it. I came front. I wish I had the Cash App joint set up. You know, y'all know we won't be doing this, but I don't know how this really works, but I guess we'll figure it out. But appreciate that, bro. Leonard Smith, definitely. What's up? King D-Raj, what's good? You say you're hating on the setup. I mean, what's the problem, bro?
Peace to everybody that's in
Something
here.
look different or something? Something look strange to you?
Yeah, so they had us in like assembly line, y'all, because they walking around with headsets, and I'm just assuming that, you know, between the producers and all of the different moving parts that go along with TV was talking to each person, telling them exactly what to do with us, pretty much, because we were the cast members. And so after we got our food and things like that, then we had to go to wardrobe. And all of these things are going on outside because they can't do things like they used to could do them on the inside because of COVID.
Right.
So they had all these little booths.
Keep it pushing.
And
I'm gonna
things.
see if I can figure out how to share this out. Go ahead.
Okay. They had all these different like sections that you had to come to do each thing. So after we got our breakfast and food and stuff like that, we went to wardrobe, and there was some young lady standing there to inspect our clothing. And they basically would take your clothes and steam clean them, make sure everything's good with it. And they take the clothes with them, you know, then, you know, whatever your wardrobe was, your shoes or whatever. And sometimes they might even say, hey, this is all we want. And you might have bought your 5 outfits and they only wanted 1 or 2. So it depends on the wardrobe. It depends on wardrobe. So they did that. Then we had to go to another area where they actually will test you again, you know, and make sure that you straight as far as like your fever, make sure and all that else. So they just have all of these different moving parts. That was really cool. They were very, very strategic to make sure that
appreciate you, SoCal.
Everybody was doing what they were supposed to do, and that you know, as far as COVID and things like that, they didn't, you know, you could tell that they was on it. Self-made
trucking, what's good, bro?
Yes, sir. It was definitely good. What's going on? Self-made trucking.
Do something on here. I don't know if you can do it.
What?
How do I copy this thing right here? Do I hit the right click or something? How do I copy? Like, I know how to highlight. How do I copy that in order to try to paste it down here?
What are you copying?
This.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me see.
Yeah, I ain't the computer savvy dude.
Oh shoot! It done went somewhere. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, that's it.
You should be able to double click. Oh crap!
Double click it then. We don't know what we doing, man. We ain't just doing scramble mode. Y'all know we ain't got no business doing this mess, man.
Is this it right here?
Nah, I'm trying to do what D-Raj gonna be doing. How do I send that link out? I'm trying to copy this whole computer thing and paste it.
Oh, and paste it. Is that it? Is
how do I copy paste it?
Okay.
No, the whole thing, sweetheart.
I get it, babe, but I'm trying to work with one hand, leaning over.
Bruh. That's how the kids do. Like, they just fall out. Like, bruh. Bruh.
All right, so now what we doing? We putting it in here.
Paste it down there because I want to see if people can do the little link thing and get in there if they want to get on and holler at you. Like, I don't know how to do that. Paste that money.
All right, now
so
what
post,
we say?
If you can we post that like chat?
Is that it? Is that the exact? Is that the right
you
thing?
Copied it, didn't you?
Okay. Look,
shorty. Don't let these people see it go down. Okay. So I think that means.
Is that right, D? Is D-Raj still in here?
He better, but he ain't got nothing else to do. You know, D-Raj ain't driving no truck at night.
We don't even know how do we give a wrench?
What's good, bro?
How do we give wrenches? We don't even know how to do that, y'all.
Hey, Dis B, what you thinking, bro? I made a few other changes. I did a few different things.
Hey, Dis B.
I'm trying to clean it up. Okay,
They're my people.
Yes. Yeah, we don't know what I'm doing. So that means it's out there, right? So
King D Raj said yes.
So I guess we would know if somebody wanted to click on it, something gonna pop up and something like that, right? Is that your phone ringing?
My phone right here.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's the other phone.
All right, well, we'll get back to that.
Let me
Wardrobe.
see.
Let's go. All right, they called y'all back. We threw all the parameters. You don't filled out all the paperwork. You don't stuck the thing all up your nose.
Doing the most.
So okay, now we go. Constance, we need you. Now
yes.
What happens?
You know, you get in there and they, you know, I'm not getting into every single detail, but you know, there's a lot of protocol that you have to go through before you can even get in the building. Before you can get in the building. And then they have, you know, COVID made things a lot difficult because you had to make sure you kept separation between the people. So that made it take a long time. So it was a lot of frustration going on because they couldn't just move us together. So everybody had to move kind of separate, but together in a fast pace.
You get to wardrobe and what happens, bro? you. All
right,
yeah,
so
come on, man.
Look, so we get to wardrobe. No, this is after wardrobe. We get in the studio and they take us to these rooms and tell us which rooms is what. And I know I was the 5th contestant. So my room said 5th contestant. And that was my dressing room.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty dope. I didn't realize until after I had been in there a little while that I actually had my own dressing room because I thought, I'm thinking somebody else gonna come in there. It was a nice size room, probably about the size of this space behind me. Had a full-length mirror, body mirror, a closet where you can hang your clothes, a long sofa, and like a little coffee table. And that's pretty much what's in there. You could shut the door. And I'm sitting in there chilling, just looking, just can't believe all of this is going on. And this lady comes and she's like, "Are you hungry, Constance?" And I'm like, "I could eat." And she got all of this food, like a Mexican scrambler and yogurt and granola and fresh fruit and all of these different like fresh drinks and things like that. And she's like, "You can have some of that, you know, whatever you want, just whatever you want." And she came in there and literally served me. I was like,
"I'll take
what?"
That.
Yes. So while I'm doing that, then another person comes and is like, "Have you, Constance, have you been to hair and wardrobe?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "All right, someone's going to come back and get you." I'm like, "Okay." So they did.
Somebody
they came
get mad.
Right. So then they came back and got me. I went in this room with these beautiful 2 women. They was really nice. And they beat my face and made sure I was looking like I supposed to. And it's in those chairs that you see people sitting in, they got the name on the back. I ain't have a name though.
Look like producer chairs.
Yeah, like producer chairs. Yeah. So I was sitting there, they beat my face. Right.
Yeah.
So I leave from out of there.
Craft
and
service. Okay, it must be called craft service.
Okay.
You get that type of treatment. I'm guessing. Unless I'm just tripping. What up, Ivan Myrtle?
So I leave from out of, "Hey, mommy."
She ain't here being nosy.
So I leave from out of there, and what else happened? So then the wardrobe lady comes back and she's checking to see what outfits they have. I guess I've told her that I should wear. And she gave me an outfit, told me to put that on and everything. And
was it what they gave you? Was it the outfit as you put it together, or did they swap out some pieces when they first presented you that?
No, it was no, it was exactly the way I put it together. Because basically, when you send the pictures, you have to. We had to send in pictures of the outfits from your head to your feet. You had to send in the outfits and let them see it, and they had to approve of the outfits first. You know, if it's okay and everything. So D-Raj about to come in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him in real quick. I just wanted, so at this point you're dressed. Is your face beat at this point?
Yeah, my face was beaten. What's so funny? Y'all had a bump on my forehead and I was pissed off. Let me tell you something.
I see you, D.
I literally had made sure I was doing everything I know to do with my face. Exfoliating. I had the scrub. I was doing a night mask, the moisturizer. You know, y'all ladies know what I'm talking about. I had did all of the, heat, the with it steam in my face, did the ice cubes. My skin was looking beautiful. And I woke up the day of the show with a huge bump. It was over here on my face.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, come on now. So when I got there and told the lady, she was like, boo, they ain't gonna see that because I got you. Okay. And they had this special makeup that they can put on your skin to make sure that no blemishes and stuff like that. So I was like, what?
Okay. Alan Myrtle said you basically had the full experience of a celebrity, just didn't have your own trailer, craft service, food, makeup, and stylist. Yeah. Wow. So that's what it's called when you get all that. So at this time right here, your face is beat.
Face was beat.
You're dressed.
I'm dressed.
Shoes on your feet.
Yes. And we're
going to take a pause for the calls right there. I'm bringing D-Raj real quick. We're going to finish that story. Give me 2 seconds.
Hey, everybody.
I'm experimenting with all this stuff. Like this
I'm going to look so I can start speaking to some
this whole
people.
thing.
Let's see
so we're trying to see what it is. I'm trying to learn this process. So I hope y'all don't mind me bringing my bro in one time. How does this work? D-Raj, is that you?
Yo. Gold feeding.
Yes, sir. What's good, brother? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hopefully, I got my bad headset on, so if the sound's too bad, it's gonna cut me out.
Okay, nah, you sound great right now. Okay. Bro. What's happening? Where you at?
Peace, D-Raj.
What's going on, sis? I just want you to know. I was like, oh my God, I know her. She on TV. Oh my God. I was doing everybody like, I know her. I actually met her. I know her.
Yeah.
That was a cool experience. And I ain't gonna lie, the questions, I ain't gonna try to do my conspiracy theories because I ain't gonna try to take over y'all's show. But the questions they was asking everybody, it seemed kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you right now.
Strategic. It seems strategic.
Yeah, it seems strategic in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like they had already knew. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I knew none of the answers, so I would have been the one they voted off too. Because I'd have been like, I would have said all kinds of stuff.
I definitely know the two answers. Like, what they asked her, I definitely would have got wrong. I definitely would have said gigahertz. I already know that off top. That came to my head. That was the first thing that came.
I said gigabytes. I was like, gigabytes? I don't know what.
Gigawatts or something. 1.21 gigawatts. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
And we've been talking about 3G, 4G, 5G forever and don't even know what it means. That's crazy.
I always thought it was something having to do with gigahertz. Like something along those lines. Not some simple like generation. And what's crazy is we leave today, we go to the Verizon store because we got them new 12s and stuff like that. So we just went ahead and said, screw it. Let's go Verizon now.
I see y'all in your house. Is that your master bedroom in the background or something?
No.
This is our little living, little small living space we got here in the city. It's
nice and cozy.
Yeah.
So y'all got this is your second residence. Oh wow. I wish I could do something like that.
You know what?
Brandon Smith, what's going on?
Let me tell y'all something.
Aspire.
I want to be like y'all.
Appreciate you.
When I grow up, I just want to put that out there. You guys,
what?
Really?
Cut it out.
I'm just saying.
D-Raj with all the bag.
Exactly.
Right.
He will be the one to say this kind of foolishness.
Professional. I got the professional camera and stuff. Looking all.
Hey, bro.
Fresh and clean.
I got a formula, bro. I came up with something that I didn't know if it was going to work, but as you see, it works.
Yeah, y'all fly. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I'm hating a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
A little small head tilt to the side. It works.
He's so silly. So silly.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what's up.
I don't want to hold y'all stuff up, man.
D-Raj, you need to tell them about your Tell D-Raj, tell him about the fast right quick.
Oh yeah, D-Raj, break that fast down because we next 48 hours we up out of here, man. We can back out on that road. So before we get back to the Weakest League story, go ahead and blast that off.
So since Sunday, me and a few other truckers and some my mom and Married to the Miles, once they get back on the road, we doing a fast. Okay. Some people doing 1 meal a day. Some people are doing alternate fasting, and some people like myself are doing liquid fasting. I'm actually doing dry fast. I'll be done tonight, and I'll start drinking my juice tomorrow. But I've been doing dry fast for the past 3 days. So
what's a dry fast? What's a dry fast?
No food, no water, no nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no anything.
I thought that meant like dry food. I thought that meant like you were just eating granola.
Oh, no. No, that
I'm thinking
means
dry food, like eating things with no moisture in it is what I was thinking. But you talking about not eating at all. You mean dry as in like your shit's dry.
Like your mouth gonna be cotton mouth. Yeah, it's gonna be dry as hell.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I've only done that maybe a few times, like through church. I've done like a dry fast. I didn't know it was called a dry fast, but I went like a whole day.
Right. Yeah.
A whole day.
Dry fast.
And you can tell like you feel different.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You feel different.
Oh yeah. And it's just, it's just something. It's a mentality builder. It's discipline, weight loss, cleaning your insides. It's just a special thing. Fasting for the past 2 years has been a part of my life, and it has changed my life. Okay. I like my discipline, my self-love, and just me leveling up and growing my business. Doing that stuff or fasting is just like once people get to really see what it's about, they just come on board, So at the beginning it's tough, but once you start doing it and seeing the results, it's no denying it, So if y'all would like to join, anybody like to join, go ahead and start now. We going into December 3rd. Actually, it's December 4th at 12 a.m. So go ahead and start whatever you want to do. Even if you say, you know what, I'm not drinking any soda for the next 40 days. That's the start. You know what I'm saying? So do something. Right. Do something to take care of yourself.
Hey, some people need to fast from social media.
That's a fact.
That's a whole nother interview.
Yeah.
Just don't fast from Married to the Mouth.
Yeah, don't do that. Get your feeling.
Or D-Ron's channel neither.
Right.
Get your feel for sure.
Right.
Well, well, that's what's up, bro. We we kicking that sucker off when we get back out on the road, man. And,
okay.
We definitely gonna join you. We in it. So we
encourage
y'all to jump on board also.
Right. If anybody does subscribe to my channel, if y'all watch me at December 4th, all my videos, I'm going to have no shirt on now. I just want people to know. No shirt. I'm not wearing the shirt no more. So
you know what?
I just want people to know. That's all.
Okay.
Please tell wifey I said hello. Tell her queen I said hello.
I might take a page out of that book myself. I got some pectoral motion I want to be seen.
Oh, goodness.
You know what I'm saying? No doubt. All right, folks.
Yeah, appreciate you, brother.
Peace.
All right, bro. Yeah, man. So that was pretty dope. So okay, I'm figuring this thing out a little something. Hope it didn't fall off somewhere. All right, so look. Okay, so you dressed, face beat.
I'll make sure you say something.
I inspired. Appreciate you for that dub. One more again.
Thank you.
You get dressed, face beat. Show's about to starting. They calling you to the stage. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. So we come in and we're figuring out our positions and everything, and the stage is already set and we're figuring out where we're going to stand at, and making sure everybody's leveled and just kind of going through everything, and then it's live. Like it's ain't scripts, none of that. Everything was they ain't telling today. It's anything is actually the time speak and put up, and when you're something it's time to go. You can't change that.
Right. I don't know what the heck. Plug the cord up. So I don't know what it made it do.
Can y'all still hear?
Talking about the chalkboard or something.
Do we seem delayed, y'all?
Go
Wow.
Phoenix. Got to get back OTR, but I see y'all. Stay blessed. Appreciate
Thank you
that.
so much.
Y'all,
and we noticed. Don't think we noticed you was the first one in here. We saw that.
Who that?
Much love.
Who?
Go Phoenix.
Well, you already know who that is, right?
Who?
You better know who that is.
Who?
That's that one and only 00 Savage.
Really? I did not know that.
Follow that 00 Savage on Instagram. Everybody see the young brother out there getting his money.
That's what's up. I did not know that was you.
Young man getting it and just dropped $49.99 on us.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
It's okay, I cut it out.
Right,
bro.
right.
It's okay with another $100, man. Health is wealth. Get healthy. I see you too, bro. God dang it, it's been a minute because you don't even look like the same man, my brother.
Look, y'all, let me shout out my our adopted daughter
Brandy?
From YouTube, Brandy. Yes, we love you, daughter. This is our adopted daughter.
Yeah, it changed the bit rate, but it had showed up that my battery was low.
Is it still lagging? Is it still lagging?
No, I think it back up because
okay.
We look pretty smooth right here.
Okay.
But yeah, Alvin, I hooked the joint back up, and I think a few boxes try to pop up on the screen, so I think that caused an issue. But I think we should be good to go right now. Yes, sir. 00 Savage himself. You're in New York right now. Stay safe out there, bro. He says cleaned up now. Okay, so boom, we on the stage.
So Connie, I'm sorry, y'all.
Connie, you're up. Number 5. Let's go. Places, everyone.
Hold on, my best girlfriend trying to figure out if we still on the tube. I gotta tell her, yeah. Hold on a second.
Tell her to get on. Tell her to get on.
This Tanya.
Tell her go to YouTube and log on so she can get on.
Okay, I just told her.
Oh. All right, so you on. Constance, to the stage.
All right, so you already know how to play the game because they've told you. And if you didn't know, they give you a package before that to show you how to play the game. So you should know. And it starts. I'm up there and I'm standing where I'm supposed to be at. Well, actually, I was standing there in my outfit and then I wind up having to switch out my
So what
outfit.
happened with that? Let's go.
Well, I had on one outfit.
Uh-huh.
And then we was up there about to record and they was like, Constance, need to go back to wardrobe. And then they took me back down to my room, my dressing room, and I had to switch into the outfit that I had on.
Were you the only person?
It was me and 2 other people.
The little girl that was with the green, not a little girl, excuse me. The smaller woman that's to the right.
Hold on.
She lasted in the show for a while. It ain't that deep. She lasted on the show for a little while, but I can't think of her name. But she lasted.
She was standing. The girl,
rounds.
the young lady that was standing
real small, petite.
Yeah,
woman.
standing right beside me.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot her name. And then it was another guy. He had to go down. So it was 3 of us that had to have a wardrobe change.
So y'all go down, y'all swap y'all gear out.
Yeah. And then I came back.
You got your orange on. Is your swag different now?
Oh, yeah.
Did you like that fit?
I did. I did like that fit better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I was feeling myself a little something. I was feeling myself.
Okay. I got you.
So and then as soon as I walked in there, people was like, yes.
You
like that look good. Yeah, I was done.
Okay. You was already lit. I got you.
So I got up there and then when the show started,
before
the show started.
Appreciate you, baby.
Before the show started, they went and got the host, Jane Lynch. And that's when I was done. I was done. I mean, she came out there and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm literally on the same set with this lady that I've seen on my children's TV show, Glee, back in the day. Then I be watching her on a Hollywood game show. I'm like, this is unreal.
Was she snobby?
No.
Was she stuck up like nose in the air? Like, don't
she
talk
was
to me,
beautiful.
you peasant.
No. She came in. She came in ready to work. You know, you could tell she was going over like, you know, what she's supposed to say and how she's supposed to say. Like she was working. We saw her work. I mean, she knew, you know, of course they have prompters and things like that, but she was on it, like ready. You could tell she do this. And she came and before it was time for us to actually start shooting, she took a minute and was like, said everybody's name and spoke to each one of us and everything. And that was cool. And she was laughing and giggling through the whole thing. It was just a really fun environment. And, you know, nobody was in there acting any type of way. It was just everybody was cool. Everybody was relaxed. We was all talking to each other in between the sets and things. So it was dope. It was super dope.
Okay, so she comes out, boom. She takes her post, gets up there. You know, I'm sure gives her a little spiel, talks to everybody. Was there people there? Because if you look at the show, you hear people laughing.
Nah, wasn't no people there. No, nobody's there.
Nobody's there.
No, there are people there, but the people that work there, you know, that's working the cameras, that's working the lights and all that kind of stuff.
So they all in the cuts and in the dark
they
spots.
all in the cuts and the crevices. You don't see them. You don't see all of that.
But there's no audience.
No audience.
Because it sounds like that if you look at the show.
Nah, that's nah.
So all that's after that's post-production stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So she got you up there, and you up there, you sitting. You was number 5, so you literally was like in the middle, sitting directly across or standing directly across from her. Like y'all had some exchanges at all.
We had some exchanges. Some of it made it to TV, some of it didn't, but it was dope.
So she did a little.
That was thing. Yeah, that was dope. We just was kind of having a little dialogue, and then she went to do the toot the horn, and I just instinctively I did the same thing, and they was like, "We like that. Do it again." I was like, "All right." Yeah. So and I mean, you know, then it started. You know, I don't really the cool thing. It was cool, but then it was also kind of frustrating because I don't get to see the show until I see the show.
Right.
Like
so
the same way y'all saw it for the first time.
Brandy.
I saw it for the first time. Thank you, Brandy. $5 from Brandy. That's our adopted daughter,
Miss B
y'all.
Trucker said, did they let you keep the wardrobe? Indeed, they
better. The wardrobe was ours. I bought my own stuff. Yes.
We had to buy 5 full outfits, top, bottom, shoes, belt, everything. She had to literally go out and buy 5 full outfits on the fly.
Well, they came in before we after we talked
put
about
it like
that.
This. She got 3 outfits right now that she ain't even put on yet because she ain't since the show they still been in hanging up.
Right. What's crazy is what's crazy is that when we got the call that I was going to be on the show, we had to leave that next day. Was it the next day or the same day? It was the same day. We had to leave.
We left that evening.
Right.
When he told us that you got selected.
Right.
Yeah,
so when we left and then the very next day,
Yeah.
I got an email saying I needed these outfits and I had just left home. So I could have had clothes from my home, but I was like, it worked out because I had I was able to get everything brand new, So
Shea World says you have to have good credit to be on the show.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's true.
They do an extensive background check, and believe me, it includes social media.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every single stench of social media that you have.
Yeah, your page full of anything foolish, anything that you can let you don't want your grandma or children to see.
Yeah, you can hang it up.
Yeah, people for opposition or opportunities like this, they probably would definitely look past certain people who have a tainted.
And all of the background checks, like your credit report.
Brand new clothes, new money. I mean, brand new clothes. Wow, money.
You know what?
Yeah, cut it
all
out.
of the background checks, credit reports, and all of that kind of stuff have to be done with your application. That's before you even get to them. All of that has to be done before they say yes. So yeah, they don't play them games. And I did all of that the night after the audition.
Okay, mama, trying to stay focused, but loving gaining new people. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so you up there, you at your place, all the other contestants is from your left to your right.
Right.
Y'all in place. I'm assuming somebody says there's some type of cue to let Jean know, let's get going. So she cranks up and ding, 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 ding. All the noise and
you
the
hear
lights.
all of me. Well, actually, we don't hear it like y'all hear it. You can hear that it's going on, but she hears that because she was the one that was talking. We could just hear like it barely, so we're not in there and it sounds like y'all see on TV with with everything. She hears all of that because she's the host and she's talking. And so she has to know her cues of coming in. We come in when she start talking to us. When she start talking to us, that's when we know it's our time.
Alvin Myrtle says, would you consider a career in Hollywood over trucking if you was given the opportunity? I can say for her.
Yes.
It ain't about being over trucking, but it's something we definitely would do. We're actually looking forward to doing it.
Right.
And actually
we've had multiple offers. We've had multiple offers to have our own show.
Shane World
and
said you look like a natural on the big screen.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I had nerves. I just pushed through, and I've learned how to do that because I sing in my choir in church, and I do a lot of I'm before people a lot when it comes to my church at home and things like that. So I'm not fearful to get in the front, but I do have I have nerves like everybody else. So it was some nerves there, but the atmosphere, I think in this case, by not being an audience, made it even better because we didn't have to worry about any of that. It was just the people who were on set. So it really allowed you to be vulnerable and be relaxed. And then the lighting for The Weakest Link is so relaxing. That blue background,
that shit fire.
That is dope. It's so dope. It make you feel very comfortable. And having the ability to get like everything I needed to get done with my self-care and get beat and relax for a whole week before I had to shoot the show, I was ready.
Appreciate that, Albert.
I had my nails done, my hair done, my skin was right. I had been bubble bathing it up, and
she did.
I did no truck stuff. I just was able to pamper myself, get pampered, look the way I wanted to look. Like I came in fully confident.
And I did my part. To ease,
yes, he did.
To ease the pain.
Yeah, so it was dope. It was dope.
All right, because I know how you will do. We'll be talking about everything else, but
let me go back to what y'all was saying about Hollywood.
Bro.
All right, just like a small story. As a little girl, I wanted to be an actor / singer because I love to sing.
How you doing?
I love to sing, and I love like theater and performing. I used to do all of that in school, and I was in modern dance for 3 years. I was a cheerleader for 3 years, all the way up till I dropped out. But I was into things like that. I ran for offices, and I like to speak. I was the one. I'll be the president.
So
let me talk.
So you
so I did that.
You took the attendance to the office.
Yes, I love that.
One of them.
Yes, I did all that. I done spoke over. You know how they used to speak. Kids don't know this no more, but they used to let you read like the Pledge of Allegiance and all
that kind of stuff.
I did all of that. I was the one that was raising my hand 50 million times in class, and people didn't like me.
I wasn't even in class yet, bro. I was still running down the hall trying to get in there when you was doing all that.
You know what? Yeah. So to answer that, yes, I would definitely do it. I enjoy that. I do. I enjoy talking to people and just that whole setting of just the entertainment industry. I like it.
Okay. So like I said, she on her podium, she get action or whatever she hears in her ear. She starts the line of questioning. You see the first person get their question and they answer it. Like at this point, are you saying to yourself, oh shit,
no,
like it's about to go down? Like,
I was thinking
at that point,
I was thinking that.
Stay calm.
I was both. It was both. It was like it's about to be your time, but then I also had this almost a little bit of confidence because the first question they was asking, it was kind of easy. Then the second one
was that the SpongeBob question?
Yes.
Man, come on, bro.
Then the other one was Zumba, and I was like, "Oh, I'm about to kill this!" Like, because these questions seem like,
I'm about to kill
yes. I was like, "I'm about to kill this."
Huh.
When she asked me that, I just was like,
she was like, "What she say in the cell phone something 5G.
Right. I can't even remember the question.
Or 5G. What does the G stand for?" And he was like, "What you say?"
Graphic.
And for real, I wouldn't have. I definitely wouldn't have got generation. I probably would have said gigahertz. I wouldn't have said graphic, but I definitely would have said gigahertz. But I would have been wrong either way.
I will tell you this. I wanted to make sure that I didn't look crazy on national TV. So I was really thinking and making sure that I could hear, and because you can ask her to say the question again, which is not a problem.
Right.
But I was just trying to make sure that it was time for that camera to get on me and she started talking, that I wasn't up there not representing my people like I'm supposed to. I don't mind not getting the answer right, because if I don't know it, I don't know it. But you ain't gonna catch me looking crazy. Right.
Yeah. I feel
right.
on that. Get up there joining.
None of that.
The camera come to you like, Constance. You stand there like,
No.
That would have been the worst.
Right. Yeah. Nah.
Kill me now.
Nah. And you know what? Before the show, I actually did have some anxiety that tried to come, and we killed it real fast. And it just, I kind of got a little nervous and things like that. But then it was like, okay, you are, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we didn't go looking for it. They reached out to us, which in my head, that's like, okay, well, why am I nervous?
Right. No need to be.
Why am I nervous? It's something they saw in me, even though this wasn't necessarily something I went after. They chose me. I'm going to show up.
Okay. So a few people get their answers right around you. A few people get them wrong. She come around with the second line of questions. What are you thinking at this point? Are you saying like,
I got to get it right?
Are you still pissed off from the last answer?
I was frustrated, but I was just saying to myself, I got to nail this next one. In my head, yes.
Two, I'm through.
Right. I'm like, I cannot get voted off.
Too wrong, I'm gone.
Yes. I was like, ain't no way. I was like, I'm going to nail this one. When I saw that picture, I was like, word.
She was like, Constance, in the image here located, what is this picture image of? And you said,
I don't know. I mean, I didn't say that. No, I said, I said pyramids. But it was like the first thing that came to my head. I saw the bricks, and I knew it wasn't the
Jones,
pyramids.
what up? Leonard, you crazy, bro.
Is that my girl, Tanya?
You'll never find.
Is that Tanya?
Taz Jones, TZ. Don't try to slide.
Look, if that's TT Jones, I need you to put 2 hearts up.
Yeah, that's if this is you, TT.
Right.
Don't be trying to hide in the cut, bro.
Don't be lurking. Let me know who you is.
Trolling, maybe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, your second question came up. Gigahertz. I mean,
no, the second question was about the picture, the image, right? I was like, I don't know what this is. Did y'all know what that was?
I didn't know what it was.
Did anybody look on here? Did anybody on here look at that picture and know exactly what it was? If you've seen the show,
yeah. See, I posed that same question on some of my social media stuff, and most people, I think the Machu Picchu definitely people didn't know. I had a few people that say they knew the 5G. I had a few people that say they actually knew the Machu Picchu, but they didn't know the 5G. Or the G. So, I don't really know. It's ain't no way in telling.
Thank you, Alvin. I just read your comment. Hell no, I thought pyramids was a good guess.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
Hey, I saw the bricks. I just was like, it was kind of staggered. I said maybe they took it from a different angle or something. I don't know.
or I mean, there's so many different types of pyramids. So just because it's not, everything might not be, is it Giza? Like everything don't have to be what we know as what a Sphinx is and all that stuff. There could be other pyramid sections. So every pyramid ain't the one and only area we think about. But nonetheless, it was wrong.
Right. That was
so when it came to the voting, and they got the voting, and first person says, "Bang, Constance." The second person says, "Bang, Constance." Third person.
I don't know
bang,
if y'all saw me, but I put
Constance.
my head down. I was
Fourth
like,
person,
you know what?
Constance. Fifth person is you, and you say,
who did I say? Graham.
Graham. Graham. Why you say Graham? Why?
Well, honestly, because he did get one wrong, and then I could remember his name. I remembered him.
Okay.
And then, I remembered him, his name, Cal, and then the Deborah. I remember their names.
Okay. Damn,
so
Graham.
it was just right. It just came to my head.
Graham, you got the you.
Right.
But
it was crazy because when I heard my name, it's weird because I'm supposed to really be feeling bad in a sense because I know I was getting ready to get booted off, but it was kind of good to hear my name called.
Yeah, they called you. If anybody knows
like
somebody's
Constance.
name,
I was like, that's me.
If anybody woke up this morning remembering any contestant from that show, a great percentage, I'm sure, remembers Constance because your name got called at least 12 times.
Yes.
At least. So when all the voting took place, like you said, you knew you had pretty much everybody's vote to go. I know you giggling on the inside because at that time you got to be saying to yourself, like, this opportunity was great. Like, this was so cool. Like, maybe I could have got an easier answer, or
Right.
an easier question or something along those lines. But at this point, you had already accepted the defeat before she even did the weakest, before she even said, Constance, with such and such amount of votes, you are the weakest link.
Right.
Goodbye. Before she told you that, like, are you literally just giggling on the inside? Like, I know you can't be frustrated at this point because you're just thankful for the blessing and opportunity.
Yeah, I was. I mean, it would have been great to win the money, but I was.
Yes,
I mean,
it
I ain't
would've.
never been on TV. Y'all been on TV? I ain't never been on TV. So the whole experience for me was amazing because it was like, and it was a young lady that was there that was a part of the choosing process, and it's a Black woman, which made me feel so proud. And she said, "Look, if you made it here, I was one of the ones that chose you. Like, I was the one that said yes." And I was like, and to pat yourself on the back for just either your personality or something about who you are as a person got you to TV. So I rode that. I mean, I ain't nothing. You couldn't took my joy away from me at all. Still, even right now, I'm still riding on it. It's
that's a fact.
It's awesome.
So okay, so she says, Constance, between votes, 7 votes, you are the weakest link.
Yes.
Goodbye. And you step down. Now, what they didn't see on TV, what happened the first time you stepped down?
I tripped the first time. Because I was actually standing on like a little platform, that they had given me. And I did the trip up, and I was like, Lord, if they put this on TV, this is going to be the meme for the rest of life.
Yeah, the Jordan crying face in your ass.
Yes.
Okay.
But nah. They was like running to me like, are you okay? Just making sure I didn't hurt myself or anything.
Right.
So yeah, everything was good.
And
everything
then they had
was
you
good.
just redo it.
Because I didn't fall down. I just tripped up a little.
So
bit.
they had you step down again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they did it again.
So when everybody's looking at each other from side to side, like they're telling y'all to do some of that stuff.
Well, I mean, I would think in any type of production, they want to make sure that you know what you're doing. So when we got up there, it was everybody's first time on the set. So we need to know when it's time to walk off exactly how to do it and where we're going. So yes, that was something that they, went over with us.
Okay, so when you're making that walk of shame, so to speak, and you're making your way out the little tunnel and things like that, like what happens in that process?
You go out and you walk to the back through the tunnel, and
David Ross, you already know what it is.
They let you know. They let you know. You're looking at somebody that's kind of lower, and they're just like,
well, that's the feel.
And then once they get, I guess, whatever they need to know that you could keep going, then they, you real quiet because the set is still going. The show is still going on when you're leaving. So once they call me, and it's like, at that point, I did the parts that you saw where I was talking, and I was like, if they had asked me about science or trucking, they would have wished they had kept me on the team. Yeah, so you do all of that like on your way out, and then you really on your way out because they walking you to get your stuff and leave.
Yes,
but they were so sweet to me. They kept asking me because this one couldn't be there, so I had to wait for him to come get me almost a good 30 minutes.
Well, based on where we stayed at to get there in LA traffic, you had to wait 30. That's normal. Ain't no trip in California or in LA shorter than 30 minutes. I was
like, where is he at? He know that I was going to be done soon.
I didn't know nothing. All I knew was you would call when you was ready. You called.
When I called, I just didn't think it was going to take that long.
Grabbed Chippy, and we was out at 3 or 4 in the evening on a Monday in California.
Right.
What, so you thought I was riding around or putting you off to do something else?
No, I don't know what you was doing. But I just know I needed you to be there. I was out there by myself.
Hey, well, you agreed to it. You just know it could have been the other way around. I could have been at the show.
30 minutes is a good day for LA. It was, but I was still at the studio at the time. I just was outside.
Which is all the way up.
Why is my
all the way up in Man, get this mess up here. Why you got it on?
Thank you.
That?
Cause you messing up my hair.
Man, please. So, but all that was dope though. We stayed a little bit from the spot, but it was what it was. 30-minute drive. We went into it. But yeah, man.
Yeah, so we just they walked me out. It was very nice. Asked me, was everything good? How was I treated?
Mm-hmm.
Did everything go good for me? I was like, yeah, everything was excellent. Everybody treated me nice. And he waited for me, and he was gonna wait for me the whole time until he came. I was like, no, you ain't gotta do that. And he was like, well, it was just, it was good and everything, and then left. And then he came, scooped me up.
That's right. It was 30-minute drive. We went into it. Oh, that's what that means, dragging. Okay.
Yeah, so we just
that sounds weird.
Why is it dragging?
I don't know. I had no idea it was.
Is it still dragging now, y'all?
They walked me
out. It was very nice. Asked me, was everything good? How was I?
Yeah, some type of drag. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know if it's nothing. We look perfectly clear right here, but I don't know what the deal is.
Y'all, is it dragging right now? You think it's the mic?
No, it's the bandwidth. Like I'm looking at us, and we don't look as crispy as we do right here. So I don't know if it's us, if it's Wi-Fi. I don't know.
Lock and Power said you represented for all truckers.
Unplug the mic and plug it back in.
Okay.
Stand by.
Crazy. We done.
I just unmuted. We probably now.
Y'all ain't hear none of that goodness.
Oh, then I'll say it again. Can y'all hear me right now?
Can y'all hear us right now? Still can't hear us? Is this on? Is this on mute?
Everything. No, we can hear it. It should be up. That might.
Oh, she said yes, better. Yes, better. Yes.
Okay. Well, hopefully it is. Hopefully. Right there.
Now you don't sound chopped and screwed. What do you do for a living, Alvin? Because you know a lot about this thing.
Yeah, I don't know how this sounds.
Right. Let me see. Don't worry about it. Oh, wait a minute. Are we hearing ourselves?
Can you hear me in your ear?
Can y'all hear us still good? TT
Jones. So that won't
my
TT
girl.
Jones. But that's TT Jones right here.
We was talking to somebody, thought it was you.
That won't even TT Jones, child. TZA, we apologize. Tizo Jones. We thought you was
somebody else.
The wife girl.
What my mom say? Let me see what my mama say. Excuse me, I'm a fan too, son. Of y'all voices changing, sound like crazy, like a heavy drag.
Yeah, that's why I knew something was up.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear y'all well. Okay, so that sounds, appreciate that, Brandy. So yeah, man. So you got the boot, bro. Like, how does that feel? Like, do you feel like a lame? Do you feel less than?
No,
because you got kicked off and you were told you were the
soft
weakest.
boot. I got the soft boot.
Oh, a soft boot.
Yeah, because I got the little back. I got the back shot and everything.
Oh, did y'all see that? My baby put the cakes out there on them.
You know what, y'all? I had no idea that they had a camera behind us at all. I had no idea.
Yeah, they showed the spread. I was like, oh, they got the little bubble on the tube.
Nah, I just, I wish I could have been in there a little bit longer because I was really, y'all should have seen me. I was all calling myself, looking at general knowledge questions, trying to get myself straight. I'm all listening to it while we ride. I'm like, I'm gonna figure out something. I'm gonna make sure I know a little something. I ain't asked one question I had looked at.
Brandon said she could never be a lame.
Thank you, boo.
Why? Because she's a superwoman.
You know what?
Yeah. Tizo,
shut up, Tanya.
Tizo, I got you, bro. Bonafide black man. True indeed. True indeed.
Tanya, look, what you ain't gonna do is come on here and make me feel some type of way. You heard that?
I just unmuted.
TT Jones.
Y'all ain't hear none of that.
Yeah, so we good with that. But hey, man, we had a great opportunity. Well, I think what I was saying when it was muted out, just to make sure y'all do hear my testimony. I was super proud of her, yo. Like I said, I was super proud of her when the whole thing took place, when she did the show and all of that. But once we got the email with a few pictures in it and stuff, promotional stuff, because we had to hold this information. We couldn't tell nobody. We couldn't post about it or none of that.
Which was really hard, y'all.
So getting that material to post and putting little videos together to kind of promote that you was going to be on there, it was a real warming feeling like, yo, my wife did that. Like, you know what I mean? Like she really did it. Like up there really did it. And this is the same woman, bro. Y'all have no idea. We've rented hotel rooms just to shoot videos. We start the shooting. She get fumbled with the words, or I may say something to her to kind of throw her off, and then she feeling some kind of things. Next thing you know, we ain't recorded nothing.
We done got a hotel.
We recorded
just
videos
to record
that ain't never come
videos.
out because she didn't like this in it or that in it, or you know what I mean? So it's to get to this point to where she was willing to go on a national television and do her thing, whatever that would have been, was dope, because I would have never thought. But she's been surprising me a whole lot. Like I would have never thought she'd leave me driving a truck. So I guess we should start there when it comes to you being or doing things that I would consider to be unbelievable. So
he had no faith in me, y'all. He did not think that I could drive a truck.
Well, we ain't gonna talk about this truck driver thing. That ain't even it. But I do want to, you know what I mean?
Thanks,
I was proud
Alvin.
of her. I was proud of her, bro. And she did her thing on that show. She got the answers wrong, but most of us probably would have. So I'm super proud of you. I thought it was dope.
Thank you, baby.
So we'll go live so y'all can hear the smack.
Your lips.
Y'all hear that smack? But yeah, man. So that is what it is, man. So that's our weakest link recap. We had some family over last night. Did a small viewing session, so to speak.
Social distancing.
Yes,
we did.
Trying to practice that, but trying to come together as much as we could also. So it all worked out, man. I
thanks, Tanya.
The whole experience was dope, and I'm waiting to see and waiting for y'all to see what's next.
Yeah, what is next? It's crazy.
They're gonna have to see. We'll have to see.
It's crazy.
Y'all gonna see.
But
yeah, man. So that is what it is. Appreciate y'all for sliding through. Hopefully this setup right here is appealing to your viewing pleasure. I don't know how scrambled it looks. It looks a little scrambled on my end right now on my phone. So I don't know if it's something we did or need to do different. I don't know. So hopefully it looks pretty good on y'all end. Sounds pretty good.
And shout out to everybody that came on
MTV
here.
Cribs is next. Okay.
Shout out to everybody that came on here, and those who gave super chats, those who are commenting and liking. We appreciate you all. We really do.
Hey, ain't nobody in this trucking game trying to run
Thank
no ball.
you, Tanya.
Trying to run no ball, Alvin. Some dudes just washed up, man. They ain't got no game left in them.
Thank you, boo.
But like I said, hopefully the overall picture, image, everything looks clear. I'll probably do a video on just what our setup is. You know what I mean? It's nothing over the top.
You did good though. He's been working on this for a couple of days now.
Well, just doing experimenting. You know, I've been seeing what TB and all my bros been doing. So I know that the lane is there. I just was trying to figure it out. So I did some research on the mic, got the mic I wanted to get because it allows me to do a few things that other mics don't.
And shout out to TB, y'all. Make sure y'all go over there and check out Burning. What is it?
Burning Miles.
Yeah.
And I'm About That Life podcast hosted by King D. Raj. And co-hosted by TB. So it's a lot of things going on right now, man. Shout out to all my bros, trucker named Jay. He out there. But I shout out, anybody from Guilty. You know, like I've said on another podcast that, you know, he was one of the first people I've seen do this format, you know, with the mic and the whole 9 yards. So he's definitely a measuring stick.
This is green
from a visual standpoint. Yeah, it is. From a visual standpoint, he's definitely somebody that I look at as setting a good mark for quality production. So that's something that we about over here, period, at Married to the Miles. That's something that all my bros are striving for.
This Be Trucking also has a podcast.
Definitely go check him out.
Man, it's a lot going over there with them. Miss Arvilla, 40 Shades.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty, right.
Shout them out.
Jay Rich, Trucking.
Oh, absolutely. You got to shout the Rich Gang. Oh, I'm sorry, Chippy.
Yeah.
Oh, Chippy down here too, y'all. Just for anybody who would want to see him.
LaShawn Hawks. He got a
holler at the folks, Chip.
Say hey.
Say hey,
Look
man.
at Chip.
You
hey,
asleep?
Baby.
You asleep?
Hey, baby.
You want to breathe in the camera? I mean, breathe in the mic one time. Breathe for him.
This is our youngest son.
Hold on, breathe for him, Chippy. One more time. Good boy, son. Good boy.
Tanya, that was just for you because you always talking about
him. He said hello. Yeah, man. But yeah, we trying to do it a little different.
Thank you,
so
Alvin.
Hopefully, I can take this quality out on the road. We got a podcast show that we're bubbling, thinking of. We're putting it together. She's going to have some stuff going on. So we got, you know, a few ideas, and like I said, we're going to try to see if we can take this particular show, how it looks on the road. I mean, summer lighting that we have in the house that we're not going to have on the road, but you know, we'll try to accommodate for some of that too. But yeah, man, we're gonna try to do it as big and as best we can. Hopefully, we can continue this. This is something that, like I said, a new age format that's going on right now. A lot of people are getting on it. We're definitely late to the party, but we're gonna bring good liquor and good accessories. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I might show up to the party late, but I ain't gonna come empty-handed.
You better know that.
Feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna try to do our part to. Yeah, doggone right. I'm about to be on your B. BY. I'm about to BYO.
BYA.
Yes. BYA. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. So we're trying to do a few different things. So hopefully for everybody that's at home, be safe to you. Everybody that's out on the road, continue to be safe tonight, man. I heard that weather on the west is getting a little crazy. So hopefully by the time we get back out on the road, we can miss some of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know how long we've been on here, but we normally don't go live a lot. So hopefully making some of the investments and taking the time and energy we've put into this setup, we'll do something like this a lot more often.
Yeah, definitely.
I spent some bread while I was home, but I think it's going to be well worth the investment. And we just want to bring, I guess, good quality content to the folks. So that's what it is, man. So as we always say, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Mo. Oh, hold on. So this is a feature on my phone.
I don't know what he's doing, y'all.
This is a feature that we have. I don't want to do nothing copywritten, so I'll go back here and start back with what we started at. But this is a feature that this microphone can do. I can input stuff into it. So with that, well, I guess consider this outro music. Hey. Don't try to bite me, y'all. Don't try to bite my steez. Yo.
We might even have to let ASO Melody come over here and get on the mic one night.
Yo. Married to the Miles. Got all the style. Memory bank stuck all in the file. Down the aisle. I'm about to wow. Ow.
Hey.
But yeah, man, we bugging out right now. But it's something we can do with the mic. So this is something I want to implement into the whole space. I don't see nobody doing it like this right here. So we're gonna play the game with it, man.
Thank you, Leonard.
Yeah, we out, man. We enjoy y'all for sliding through, rocking out
Thank
with
you,
your
Lock
folks.
Power.
This is Married to the Miles, man. I am your boy, Mo 80 Mo.
And your girl Divine Earth for 1E.
Oh, I see you trying to ride the beat with it.
Oh, you know
I'll
I'm
take
gonna
that.
ride the beat.
Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. 2 up, 2 down, 804. We in this thing.
Yes. Thank you, Tanya. Love you, boo. I'ma call you when we done.
That's kind of hard. Don't bite my skis.
That's a whole vibe.
Yeah, I think I might start using this.
Much love to you too, Alvin.
Yeah,
All right, Brandy.
y'all go follow,
See, boo.
subscribe. Married to the Miles,
Thank you, Bridget.
Burning the Miles podcast.
Yes.
About that life podcast. Shout out to all my bros, man. Shout out to everybody in this trucking thing. Be safe.
LaShawn too. Make sure you.
Oh,
what you
y'all
got
already
here.
know. PMG in the building.
Thanks, Tanya.
But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. And we gonna be ghosts. We gonna do this again soon. I almost don't want to stop it because it's riding.
Right. We still on home time.
Y'all might have me write a verse. I might want to spit some one of these days, man.
We still on home time.
But yeah, we can bring y'all original music. We gonna do it. So we got some ideas. So
Y'all seeing us in our element.
yay.
Hey.
But yeah, man, it is what it is. It's still early in the night, 7:48. So I still got some running around to do in the city because I'm still on home time.
Yeah.
And it's ugly and it ain't pretty. We gone, man. Say peace, baby.
Peace.